Alright. Oop, that's my light. Alright, round 2 of collection. Let's click the bronze bar first. Let's look it up, because it's the only one I'm not sure on. Where can we even find a potato cactus? There's a potato cactus spawn somewhere. Oh shit. There's only one spot that I know of that it spawns in, chat. I was worried that that was the only spot. Well, I know where we can get a potato cactus. We're gonna have to go pay someone a visit. A royal house call, if you will. I was worried I knew where that was gonna take us. Fortunately, I am keenly aware now of where that's gonna go, because there's only one spawn for those in the entire game. Several of them spawn there, but there's only one place. Only one spot. Did anyone guess without looking it up? Without looking up where it is? Don't cheat. Who knows where potato cactuses spawn in RuneScape? No cheating. Do not look it up. Simply guess. That's right, chat. They spawn in the Calphite Queen's lair. That doesn't sell fucking hammers, really? Need one bronze bar, please. Thankfully, I have a bunch of copper and tin in the bank for some reason. I need to track a hammer down. First up with the fungal mages. They were a nice profit for a relatively level task. Yeah, I was not looking to see if I had to kill something for it as a drop. That was certainly not going to be on my list of things. That was like a last possible option if I could. I was looking to see if they dropped, and I was like, well, I think they still drop there, but maybe we can avoid having to run down there to get it. Oh, nope, apparently not. That's where we have to go. Go see Captain Barnaby. I need to buy a hammer. I'm pretty sure I can buy a hammer from the charter ships. Yep, there's a hammer. Sweet Jesus, I could have taken a walk across Karamja. It would have cost me 30 gold. Otherwise, I took the charter. It would be 1,600 gold. God, I would fucking pay for convenience. I'm not paying for convenience. I'm getting fucking fleeced. Grab a Draenor and grab a thing to get out of there with. I guess my only other worry then would be going down there and then getting slaughtered by the Calphite Queen and her Guardians before I can teleport out after grabbing a cactus. I need a Strawbust. I didn't think we'd be paying a visit to the Calphite Queen today, but this is happening, I guess. Certainly turned into quite the quest. It can't be longer than the light puzzles. It's gonna be pretty close to the light puzzles in time, all the walking all over the world. I think the one part of the puzzle we were on for like 3 hours though. I think the light puzzles in total were like 6.5, almost 7 hours total to complete. Is this the... I thought that was the Calphite tunnels. What is this? What is this? No, this is the Calphite. What is the other thing? If this is the Calphite tunnel, what's the little well then? I thought the well was the Calphite tunnels. I didn't know they visually updated this either. This is crazy down here now. This looks dope. Of course, giant scarabs are biting my asshole. Oh, right. They can... I forgot they can poison. Nasty motherfuckers, aren't they? Ow. 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 Damn, chat, remember overheads were actually useful because they blocked 100% of the incoming damage? Fuck. Hang on. We can solve this. We have the technology. Find the dubs nearby. Nearby. Near rope. Alright, go home. Oh, that's a big lad. That's a big lad. Please let me in. There we go. Oh, she's like right there. Where's the cactus? Where's the ah, there's the cactus. Shit, there she is. Oh shit, there she is. Oh, hang on. Go. Hold up. Oh god, let's get the fuck out of here. Playing with fire there, but you know what? It's worth it. We got a hit on her. Worth it. All right, got a potato cactus. We made it. All right, what's the next thing on the list? I think that was the only dangerous thing on the list. We need a skull. The only place I think I even have any idea where you can get one of those is at the the Forsaken Graveyard. For the wilderness. Away! Oh, I have herbs out here right now. Did I overshoot it? No, it's over here. Forgotten Cemetery's that way. We're in the right spot. We do need to go through hell. Oh, no, there's someone killing things over here. We're fine. Oh, we're not fine anymore. Oh, we're very not fine. This is a bad... Oh, yeah. Remember how I said these things hit like freight trains? Oh, and they fucking don't give up either. Did they move the ice strike worms? Oh, they did. These guys weren't always here before. Wilderness fucking scary. What the fucking... What in the goddamn... Baldur's Gate 3 is this? Also, I didn't know Necrite just was out here. Look at this. Oh look, more dark beasts. Okay. So I didn't know the abyss, the wilderness was quite this scary now. These things are just out here now? When the fuck did they put these out here? I remember this. I did all my prayer training on old school RuneScape out here. There's a random cave you can't go into. Okay, so we need to get to the cemetery. I don't think the dark beasts are as scary as the mind eaters. Okay, never mind. Dark beasts are as scary as the mind flayers. Yo, Ian, the homie. Oh, well, this is bad. Ian, don't stand still. There we go. Okay, now I hope the skull spawns out here still, because now the wilderness is chained. Now I don't know. Almost, yeah, the banker's trying to fucking lure me at this point, dude. He's kiting me into the damn skeletons. Executionolius the Terrifying. I can't interact with these guys, can I? Nope. It's interesting that you can talk to the you can talk to the goblins and the dwarves and then just get the rewards from those ones, but you can't talk to these guys in Ironman mode and get like the titles or anything. That's kind of weird. He's also got 400,000 HP. That's fucking crazy. This dude's got big health. Are there skulls in here maybe? There's a lot of things in here. Oh, there's the plank I was talking about before. I thought this was the rogue's castle. Is this not? Nope, this is just general ruins. What's next to the bandit camp? I think the bandit camp is like super deadly now, though. There are mushrooms growing on the hollow log. What is this? Button mushrooms. What are these from? Oh. Apparently it's just a thing. They don't do anything. I'm gonna eat the mushrooms. I ate all 3 mushrooms. How long has there been a flower patch out here? Yeah, I know you can do the wilderness events. I didn't know you couldn't interact with the demon flash mobs at all, though. I've definitely done the wilderness ones before. The wilderness events are pretty cool. Oh, these guys are still skulled over here? Are they like super powerful now? I like level 70. They're not, they ain't shit. I know in old school they made these guys like juiced up and they do not fuck around. Like you walk into their place, they're gonna fuck your shit up. Oh, they use abilities? Okay, I guess they made these guys fuck your shit up in this game too. I know in old school they made them really fuck people's day up. They are not kind. They're super juiced if you don't have max gear. Okay, we'll try to avoid them then. Oh, that guy's getting a little close. Alright, so I'm looking for a skull. I'm pretty sure skulls spawn in the wilderness somewhere. Isn't there another grave? Yeah, there's the graveyard of shadows and the boneyard. Maybe over there's a skull? Hey, at least this place isn't riddled with fucking PKers that one-tap you anymore. You know? At least this is a usable area for actual content. This could be far worse. This could be the old school RuneScape wilderness that's dog ass and just filled with nothing but people who are out here to be predators against the prey. And it's a zone to be avoided. At least it's a zone to be used for things now. I like that. That's a good thing. Does random roofing tiles ever get used for anything? I remember finding them as a kid, and I don't think they ever did anything back in the day. Iron medium helmet. I need a skull. Well, I don't have a skull, but I got a lot of fucking zombies chasing me. Still no use for them, even after all these years. Even with the construction skill added to the game, no less. Forgot they existed. I still remember them. I had like 6 or 7 of them I always kept in the bank because I didn't know if they would ever do anything. So I just held on to them in case. Because I was like, oh, dude, if I hold on to them and then they become part of something, then when that event comes out and all of a sudden they're worth something, I have ones I can sell and then I can make money. I was thinking in the 8th dimension here, and then it turned out that they've never become worth anything. They're apparently worth like 9K. If you look at this. Oh no, never mind. I must have been something else I examined. I examined something else earlier and was like, why is that worth 9,000 gold? Hey look, it's Mr. Mammal. We found Mammal's house. Why do those guys look like the skeletons I can summon? Oh, because they are. Like, why do they look like the skeletons I can summon with necromancy? Because they certainly are those ones. Those are indeed the skeletons. Yeah, I really thought I was being clever here. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get the skeletons. Has a skull out in the wilderness. I know where it is. Now I don't feel like I know where it is anymore. I thought it was in the graveyards. Apparently it's not. Item spawn. East of the eastern ruins in the wilderness. We went to the western ruins, didn't I? Oh, they're gonna be right here. I literally we went south and we should have gone north. Damn it. I knew they were here. I just looked in both the wrong spots. There's 2 of them over by the Black Knight's fortress, apparently. And there's 6 of them that spawn over here. We just, instead of going south or north in the boneyard, I went south. But they're up this way. Which it is now infested with gargoyles. That's new. There's the skull. What are those? Those hellhounds? Clan Wars used to be out here for some reason. There was a lot of things that they've tried a lot of things over the years to try and make people want to be out here. What are you? I think what we have now is the what in the hell? Yeah, let's not fuck with that. I think the iteration of the wilderness we have today in RS3 is the best possible solution. All right, what's our next item? Baby dragon bones. I might have those in the bank. I might have those in the bank. Good thing I have this sword. Pretty useful. Put this away. We're good here. Do have a baby dragon bones. Look at that. A face mask. Do I have extras of those? No. But I know where I can get one. He says as he watches his teleport go off and sees Vanica fade off into the distance, says he runs to Canifus instead. I don't know why. I assumed, I just, for whatever reason, still remember Vanica being down in the Edgeville dungeon. I also forgot Vanica existed until I looked over there and went, oh. He was standing right there. He's in two places. Is he still down in there too? I thought did they not? How he does it, nobody knows. He's just that good. He's built differently, that's all. That's why he can wield a two-handed sword with one hand. He's built differently. We're gonna go talk to our cool Demon Slayer master who gives us a bunch of really shitty Slayer tasks all the time. Why can you buy packs of enchanted gems? A pure essence. A lobster pot. Used to only be above ground after they moved him, but now underground Vanica is back by popular demand. So we just have two Vanicas. I don't think he's the only NPC that has that that two-body problem going on with him, or there's accidentally multiples of them within, you know, short range distance of themselves. I don't think he's the only NPC that has that problem. Things are a little weird after almost 30 years of RuneScape. Could our actions throughout the game have accidentally distorted reality a little bit? Yeah, probably. It's entirely possible. A lobster pot. A fishing rod. What do they need this shit for? You can't use any of this stuff down there. Tinderbox. Is there a general store over in Remington? There is a general store in Remington. Lockpick. I have over 50 in both agility and thieving, so I should be able to access the rogue's den. I just gotta remember how the fuck you get in there. They're just hazing the intern. Apparently. Look, I am not an intern anymore. I'll have you know I passed my certification for archaeology. Hang on. Let's stop here real quick. I want to check this out before it goes away, because this got added yesterday with April Fool's Day. I want to check out the new bench sitting skill. Quick detour while we're still working on the quest here. They actually did give him a bench sitting skill cape. We're gaining EXP. Where are other benches? Eleanor Park, the city of Fort 4 and 3, and across Kandarin. Let's see what happens. Does it just go to 2 or? I'm curious now. Honestly, poor Sir Owen. They had a whole storyline set up with him, and then they added him back into another storyline, I remember, and then did we ever get the storyline quest that explains where Sir Owen was and why he suddenly came back in the middle of a quest and they just forgot? Did we ever get that quest? Because they definitely, with Sir Owen, pulled a Falstad Wildhammer. The XP's rolling in. Look, bench sitting's gonna help us with progressing the rest of this quest, guys. Don't worry. Bench sitting's gonna help us a lot with this. It's gonna make getting the rest of these items for this list super easy. Getting there. We're almost leveling up. Bench sitting proficiency unlocked. You will now earn 6,553,400% more experience while training bench sitting. Placeholder number. Update this to something reasonable once balancing is reviewed. Light bulb movement unlocked. Whilst bench sitting, you're now more likely to think up new ideas. You're level 69 bench sitting! Bench sitting guide unlocked. The guide hasn't been constructed quite yet, but at least you've unlocked it. This is funny. This is good. Bench warming unlocked. While sitting on the bench, the spot where you're sitting will slowly warm up. Dude, look at these EXP drops. Improved bench sitting weather unlocked. While sitting on a bench, rainy weather will be less common. Why isn't this getting added as a new skill to Old School RuneScape? This is great. Peaceful naps unlocked. Whilst bench sitting, you are now much less likely to be accidentally awoken while napping. Look at that EXP just rocket up. What do you say, should we take a break and hit 200 million bench sitting experience real quick? Go for rank 1 bench sitting? Any sitters in chat? Improved bench sitting comfort unlocked. You now relax 80% more when sitting on benches. Bench sitting is my highest skill right now. Look at that, I'm doing them so good. Coming up. We're almost at the big halfway mark. Wet paint sense unlocked. You now have a 50% chance to avoid sitting on a freshly painted bench. This is so silly, but I love it. I love silly, dumb shit like this. This is a great one. We should have come and done this yesterday. Just spending a lot of time. Bench scavenging unlocked. Whilst training bench sitting, you can now occasionally find useful resources. Bench sitting 93. I'm catching up to Moby. Moby's gonna hit 99 crafting while I'm doing this quest, but you know what? I'm gonna hit 99 bench sitting while doing this quest. $94. I'm catching up. Haven't found anything while bench scavenging yet. I found 1 coin! Let's go! While skilling, you find a coin. It has been added to your money pouch. 1 GP, guys. Let's go! Big. Coming up at 96. What games? This is so good. Best skill they've ever added to the game, honestly. Let's hope they don't nerf it. It's so strong, but I really hope they don't nerf it. Don't take the fun away, Jagex. Jam flex, please. Yo, imagine if I got pet before 99. You crazy? Come on, cover comms yet? 97. Footstools unlocked. While bench sitting, you can now use footstools if they are present. City ... shitty. Those brought some of the old April Fool's items back to Diongo. I'll have to go check those out. But I didn't know they brought those back on Diongo. This is new. This is funny. I noticed this yesterday and we didn't do anything with it, and I really feel like we should have now. This is great. Give me a fucking red one, please. There's a red one. Oh, 98. One more level. These EXP rates are insane, dude. They're so good. We're gonna hit that cherished number 1334 431. We've unlocked the title Specifier the Bench Warmer. 99 bench sitting. There it is. What to do? What's that cape you're wearing? Ah, my most prized possession. This is my bench sitting cape, only to be worn by masters of bench sitting. Can I have one? So he looks you up and down, examining your bench sitting capabilities. You have a sense of calm about you, an appreciation for admiring the scenery, a good sitting posture, wooden slat indents on your legs. Yes, I would certainly say you are worthy of such a cape. So Diffie hands you a glorious new bench sitting cape. Thank you. We got the bench sitting cape, chat. There it is. We're a master bench sitter. Does it have a skill keep emote? You think PC gaming is the way of the future? I mean, it's here. You count the Steam Deck as PC gaming? I guess that makes sense. It's linked to the PC. I don't think it has an emote. Aw, they didn't put an emote on it. Uh-oh. Max is barking at something. Alright, we got our bench sitting cape and the bench warmer title. What are some of the older April Fool's stuff they put in the game? Prized possession. Alright, let's get back to collecting all of our ragtag stupid items here. The future, because that's where the killer apps currently are. Yeah, I mean, I don't think PC gaming's going anywhere, but I don't buy into the console gaming is on the outset. I think that's also stupid. I don't think that's accurate at all either. I think the idea that console gaming will suddenly go away when buying a home console is far more affordable than a PC is. Like, even a cheap gaming PC will still cost you almost twice what a gaming console will. I don't see that being a thing that will ever go away. I would be very surprised if console gaming ever just vanished. PC gaming is definitely here to stay, but I don't think it's accessible enough on cost to run console gaming out. I don't see that happening. Anon the loser. Sedge. Alright. The Rogue's Den used to be in a bar that was here. There's no longer a bar. So is it been moved over here? I'm relieved that April Fool's is done. Yeah. April Fool's is a silly day. That's why I being of Polish descent, prefer Dingus Day. Once moving closer to PCs, can't you run Linux on the PS5 or something? Yes, you absolutely can. Oh, there it is, trapdoor. You want to see Mario Wonder and 3D Mario be included in Mario Maker 3? Not gonna lie, I don't want no Mario Maker 3, man. I think Mario Maker 1 and 2 have proven maybe we don't need that. I lock picks now, chat. There it is. Oh, he has the thieving cape. Those are my claws from him. Okay, cool. Good to know. Bronze medium helmet, a white apron, a jug of wine, a kebab. I think I have a jug of wine in my bank. I need to go to Varrock for a bunch of this stuff. The Mario Maker still has a large community. Oh, I don't doubt that it doesn't. That's not where I'm coming from in that at all. I just don't think we need it. If they're gonna make a Mario Maker 3, I would want them to do something interesting with it. But like, as far as whether or not they would, I don't know if Nintendo's in a situation where they want to be interesting with things. I don't feel like Nintendo's taken any kind of measures to try and be super innovative with stuff. I think they've taken a lot of safe options. And that kind of sucks, because when they innovate, they actually do some fun shit. Did a kebab, red berries, cheese, a vial of water. I still need to get 2 runes so I can get back out to Ardoin. Oh, the tent freaked the fuck out there. I think what I would say to a lot of the people that want a Mario Maker 3, I would get involved with making ROM hacks for all the various games you can do that with. It's not just SMW. You can do SM64, Pokemon, Mario 1, Mario 2, and Mario 3 all have a working modifier engine. There's all kinds of games. I think Mega Man has one now. Legend of Zelda, I know Link to the Past has ROM hacks that are made for it. So that's another thing you can definitely be doing. There's red berries. Vial of water. I have a kebab in here anywhere. I have cheese. Kaizo SMW is a big rival to Mario Maker. I don't know if I would say that's a rival. I'd be very, very confused about calling that a rival. Kebab? Oh, we needed leather gloves too. Egg, leather gloves, cake tin. Egg. Leather gloves, cake tin, and a rotten tomato we can do, and that'll finish up this one. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a rival. I mean, I guess a rival how? How are you seeing that as a rivalry? Alright. That's the whole thing we can do for this trip. Take this down to him. Elaborate on that one. I'm curious. Now you've got me interested. Now I want to know. Now you're not allowed to come in here one guy that and then just leave. Now you gotta explain yourself. I want some essaying in chat. A lot of players switch over from one community to another. I would say they intermingle. I wouldn't say they're rivals. I would call that intermingling, not a rivalry. There's definitely people who prefer to only play, you know, Mario Maker stuff because they like the way the game plays, but there's other people who would prefer to play through either one. And then there's other people who would prefer to only play ROM hacks and hate how Mario Maker plays. But I feel like that's all one big giant intermingled community and the greater like Mario community as a whole. I wouldn't say that it's a I would say that's all under the umbrella of the Mario community, not, you know, this game is one community and this game is one community and this game is one community. It's certainly not like what we're like with here with like RuneScape and old school RuneScape. There's a pretty bitter rivalry between the fans of one game and to the other. Not everybody participates because I like both games. I'll play both. But there is like a bit of like more hostility towards this version of the game compared to old school. Where old school is like, people just really are like, oh dude, old school's so good, it's great. And then people see this game and they're like, oh, it's pay to win RuneScape. It's bullshit. It's not the real game anymore. They changed it. They made it bad. That's more of a rivalry, I would say. Mario's more of, everyone just plays it. People just like Mario. I don't think it was ever really like that. Not that I ever remember. I think there was hesitation when like Kaizo started to take a little bit more of a front run to Mario Maker. That people were hesitant to jump over to it, but now I think there's like a couple of people who don't play Kaizo, and the only one I watch that doesn't play it is Orator. Ora's the only one who stayed true to just playing Mario because Mario Maker because he just doesn't like Kaizo hacks. I think it's just because it's easier for him to jump in with what Mario Maker is. Again, how are you doing those items we need? Why do you need all this stuff? Did this dialogue change? Okay, yeah. There's only the unique dialogue was just for those first couple of items. Then, all right, give him all this stuff. All right, so that gets that chunk done. So we only have 4 more items to get. Yeah, Ryukar rarely does Kaizo, but like, I mean, I'm talking like Aura's like the only one I know of who doesn't play Kaizo at all. He only plays the Mario Maker. If anything, if you want to talk about a rivalry or like just a non-existent niche, there's not really anybody who plays standard hacks that I'm aware of. Almost everybody plays Kaizo. I don't know of anyone who actively like streams and is part of the Mario community that is making content around standard hacks. That's where I would be more, I would say almost as a rivalry, or as like that same dichotomy you see between RuneScape 3 and old school is more along those lines, to where people just don't look at standard hacks as much. People play them, but there's not really content creators around them, and it doesn't seem like people really want to watch standard. Or maybe there are people that want to watch standard and there just isn't anybody making that content. You know? It's for some reason just not popular on Twitch, yeah. I don't know why. There's a ton of really good hacks that aren't Kaizo hacks that are fantastic. And there's a shitload that get made all the time. But there's just not anybody on Twitch is popular with it. And maybe that has to do with just, you know, who are the big players in the Mario World category. You look at Barb, and that kind of, what Barb does seems to kind of dictate how the Mario Maker, how the Mario World directory functions, for better or worse. It may not be something he consciously tries to do, but what Barb does tend to dictate how the Mario people move around on it. And maybe that just comes down to just because Barb has such a big viewer base and it's so shared because it's such a tight-knit group that other creators are just kind of like, well, Barb said this, so now I have to fall in line with that, or give my opinion on it because, did you see? Barb played this hack. Are you gonna play this hack now? Barb played it. That's kind of like the Mario Maker or the Mario ROM hack or Mario Maker version of, you know, you get the town criers for that. Whereas, like, you know, over here at RuneScape, oh, did you see Wook 16 soloed the entire boss on the hardest difficulty with only an inventory of cabbages? Streamer, when are you going to do that? And that's where the bar is getting set, is from there. So I can see where that comes from, that to create that kind of situation. For sure. Because that's just, streaming's fickle. Streaming's very fickle, and people are like, I have to do what everybody else is doing, or that's what works. And it's very, if you don't, I think it seems like people make very risky moves in streaming, but there's only it seems like only the people that understand it truly only make safe moves. Look at Laser, how terrified he is to switch off of Mario. He thinks this whole stream's gonna go down the shitter without Mario, and I don't think that's true. I think he's gonna be fine. It's also crazy when Barb is playing Kaizo, his viewership is huge, but should he jump to something non-Kaizo, non-Nintendo, his viewership lowers so much. Oh yeah, you can, if he plays like, oh, here's the brand new, this is the new hack, Barb will average like a 5-6K stream every day that it's brand new and like the first thing coming out. He switches over to, you know, let's go play fucking, even just, you know, we do a night stream and he's playing a fucking Darkest Dungeon run. He'll only average 2,000-3,000. That's like 4,000 minus viewers from that. That's a lot of people. Granted, he's still sitting at, you know, 2,000-3,000 viewers, and that gap has shortened over the last year for him, so it's not a huge deal. For Barb, that window has shortened. People have settled in to go, well, just kind of watch Barb all the time. His stream all the time tactic has played to his favor. What was it? How did he word it? It was his iron will battle tactics. Is that how he worded it? It plays into his favor for that. Laser's method works really well too. But then you've also got what you can't also discount, though, at the same time, that it is successful to run the Patty and Smokealoke method, where they just play kind of whatever and it works. Do they have the massive viewership? Shithead, I'm in the middle of talking and you're kicking screws off my desk. Hang on a second. Hold that thought. But no, now, do Patty or Smokealoke average, you know, 4,000 something viewers every stream? No. That's not accurate in the slightest. However, you have to show to account and constitute as, this is a pretty solid thing. They still average, on doing whatever the fuck they're gonna do, an average viewership hold of their average numbers, which is always, I've always seen them hover somewhere between 400 and 700 viewers. And it comes down to what works is what works. But what works isn't always going to work. And if anything, you can do trends just as a viewer if you've paid attention enough, that even when changing things up, it still works. Does it always work exactly the same way? No, but it stabilizes. Yeah, you can use Thab as an example as well. Thab has the same thing. When he's playing Mario, the numbers go really high, but he still stabilizes at a solid viewer range, and the gap when he's doing the Nintendo 64 random bullshit play every game thing, that gap between that and the Mario Maker stuff is shortening. Now, you can't use the, you know, Mario Maker 0% stuff as a true number count there, because when you use that in that, you've just now contaminated your entire pool of number for status data there, because that was a fringe once in a moment. This is a once in a lifetime kind of opportunity thing where that kind of numbers is only going to happen at a certain event sequence. That contaminates it, and that's considered an uncontrollable variable. You can't use that for the type of discussion here. If you're wondering why I know what I'm doing with this, is because it all comes down to theory crafting in World of Warcraft for 14 years. But the point of it is, there's numbers to support. That worry means nothing. These people are all established content creators, have been around for so long, have set up rapport, have created and fostered environments and communities around them that have created a situation where they want to switch up what they're doing. Are the numbers going to take a hit? A little bit. Is it going to make a huge difference to their viewer count on the large scale over a long period of time? No. You see short-term losses that'll stabilize over long-term gains, and it'll stabilize back at relatively normal numbers to what they usually sit at. Because nowadays, if you look at Barb when he's playing any fucking random fucking variety shit, and it's not Mario, compared to last year, that gap is shortened significantly in the difference between a variety stream viewer count and a Kaizo stream viewer count. Like it's gone from night and day to like, is it noon or is it 2 o'clock? Hard to tell. I don't have my watch on. It's probably like 1:30ish. It might be 1:45. I don't really know for sure. Hell, you can even see it with Laser. The viewer count has not shifted as much unless his internet goes out. That's a separate issue on its own. But even just watching, unless Twitch is telling us the wrong numbers, his numbers stabilize between both games. Everybody's kind of just sticking around and like, kind of want to be here for Laser. And you, like I said, you can use several other streamers as common examples for it. Does it work for everybody? No, but that comes down to fostering a community, and that's a big part of streaming. It's how it's not even just streaming. That's doing anything in social entertainment as it is. All these people have done really good jobs of keeping a very strong image to their communities. You don't give people a reason to leave, they're probably going to stick around. Even if it's something they're not going to super duper watch, probably still going to stick around. Because they're here to go, this guy's relatable. This guy's down to earth. I like this guy. I'm gonna hang out here some more. Do I care about Majora's Mask? Probably not. Do I care about... I don't really care about half the Mario hacks. Stick around because I like the fucking stupid memes and shit in Laser's chat. I like the community he's fostered. Do I always like the games Barb's playing? No. But I like Barb's witty banter and the weird random history shit he brings up all the time. Hell, half the time Patty's playing a game, I don't even know what the fuck this game is. I don't give a shit what it is. Team fight tactics? I don't fucking care what this is. But Patty's funny. Smokaloke will play any random horror game. I hate the horror genre, but I will lurk in Smokaloke's chat all the fucking time. Because the dude's just got all kinds of crazy stories to say, and he's just a generally good guy. Bab's just a cozy stream to hang in. Cassandra plays an Eternal card game thing that I don't even know anything about. But he's just a cool guy to it. Hank Sinatra plays God knows how many different games in the morning, and honestly, that's one of those cozy streams. I've woken up and watched Hank stream in the morning for the last 4 years. It's just my morning routine at this point. If anything, what you want to end up in is in that thing, is you want to just be in that right place at the right time and end up part of someone's daily routine and go, oh, it's this time? So-and-so should be on right now. It's like when you go, oh, 5 o'clock, news is on. Oh, 7 o'clock, Wheel of Fortune's on. Oh, 9 o'clock, time to turn on NCIS, new episode today. That's where you want to land. Once you land in there, I mean, shit. Laser's getting started. Welcome to Welcome Party with fucking Hori and everybody is proof enough to go, you can be alright, dude. You can be alright. You hit go live at 11:45 and half of us have been sitting in chat already since fucking 9:30. And I get it, and trust me, the same anxiety that plays into streaming plays into real life shit. I know exactly how that goes, because I have those worries about how I pay my rent and shit. I definitely get it. It's easy for me to say and go, this is what it is, and here's all the proof to show it. But when you're fucking worried about something, it don't matter what the hell I have to say. You're terrified, and justifiably so. I get it. Totally understandable. We need to go to Al Kharid and Camelot. It was long-winded and tangential to everything, but I hope I got my point across. It was very long-winded of how all I needed to say there was, Red Blaze, that was a Red Blaze, I disagree with you, there's a rivalry, and here's why. It's my very long-winded explanation. I hope it made sense, and I hope you got the answer you're looking for. All right, yeah, we're going to Lumbridge because we're going to go to Alcarade and get a kebab and a necklace mold. No, I think the point to worry about when streaming your main gig, to really be terrified, isn't so much the viewer count. When the bits, the subs, and the gift subs stop coming in. If that dissipates, then there's cause for worry. Then it's Then you might want to form a plan. But if the viewers are there and it's still coming together, things will always stabilize. Things will always stabilize. Doing business is always a constant sine curve of highs and lows. It's when it stays going low, then you want to go, oh, something ain't working here. We may want to change course. This is clearly not functional. Kareem, sell me. I need kebab. That's not the button I wanted. Why the hell is the first option that I don't want one, please? Thank you. Now we should have everything. Oh, no, we need to go to Ardoin, not Ectophile. I'm looking around like, where are my runes? I'm on the tab for runes already. I do want to preface that entire explanation is entirely my opinion, based entirely on observation. So, take it as face value as possible, because there's no other deeper details there that I'm hiding, because I don't have them. That's entirely just, here's what I think and how I'm looking at it. It's a face value appearance on it. It's just coming from someone who's experienced similar problems through life and can look at it and go, here's how I see it. I don't know these people personally, off of parasocial relationships entirely. But from where I sit, it looks like this. I wouldn't be as worried. Because I pay attention to stupid bullshit like that. Maybe because I want to do this for myself. And, you know, being able to be aware of, hey, when people do this, what kind of impact does it have? I take notes. I keep an eye out. I look for the trend and notice, does this work for them or not? I've never seen it not work. I've seen it dip, but I've always seen it rebound. So I don't know. That's why when I hear the fears about it, I get kind of like, what are you looking at that I'm not seeing then? Because I may not be very good at math, but I may also be very bad at pattern recognition. I'll admit that as well. My pattern recognition skills are dog shit. However, I've always been very good with trends. And I don't know why that's the case. Maybe in another timeline, the chips fell and I was supposed to be like a stockbroker or something. Maybe that's the way maybe in an alternate reality, there's a version of me that's not a broadcaster, and that there's a version of me that works in stocks. Maybe that's what the case is. I don't know. See some word because COVID was a huge boom for Twitch. Now we're coming down from that. Yeah, that's the thing that I feel like a lot of people didn't. A lot of people talk about how they plan for that and understand how to look at that and go, we can't use that as aggregate data because of, you know, this is not possible, not sustainable aggregate because it doesn't exist. It only existed in that time frame once people weren't all work from home like that all the time. That's not feasible anymore. This doesn't exist. So I think that could definitely come from especially people who found their start during those times. you don't have great aggregate to look at based on that, because now you only know, you know, COVID numbers, and that's like, oh shit, I started with that, and that's where the numbers became, and they were really like this. And then you look at post-COVID and go, oh, why are the numbers not growing as much? Why are the numbers going away? What's happening? And like, well, it's because in that situation that those numbers can't be sustainable. You know, number can't only go up once other number go down. You know, correlating integers and all that. Here's your stuff. Give me my Death Talisman. Great, thank you so much for getting all that for us. Take this Death Talisman as a reward. Anytime you want another one of those talismans, come see me and I'll sort you out with another list. We are never doing a second list, chat. But we have the Death Talisman. We can go inside the Death Altar now. Oh, there's ghosts in here. Okay, so then we use this on this. Okay, so we did need to do that. I'm really glad that this was part of the quest. Place the crystal on the altar. It starts to glow with a strange light. Oh, there it is. This is what it was all about, chat. This is what it was all for. All that frustration, all the puzzle solving, all the back and forth across the entire goddamn world, it all came to this. Feels good. Feels damn good. What is it? It's this altar continuum. So you remember we were going after, this is like 2 weeks ago now. We were doing the Slayer kills on the Turasks because I was trying to get the gold Mystic Armor, the golden white Mystic Armor. Well, to kill those things, I needed to use Slayer Dart. Slayer Dart takes death runes. To get death runes, there are 2 shops in the entire game I have access to, and I can buy 100 of them every 24 hours. So it's 200 death runes. 200 death runes will last me roughly 45 minutes killing Turasks using this spell. It also counts to note that I do need those death runes for other spells later on. What this does is let me craft death runes. So instead of only being able to purchase them with gold from 2 shops daily, I can now sit and craft to my heart's content as many death runes as I want ad nauseum. But to access this altar, we had to complete Mournings End Part 2. We can now access this altar because we're on the final steps of Mournings End Part 2. It's all come to this. This is like Thanos getting the Infinity Stones. Except I'm using it to kill Slayer monsters, not erase half of existence. Ah! Kill the shade. Rotate the mirror. It'll all make sense in like 20 minutes when I get to show you how it works. Alright, we gotta go put this crystal back with this crystal. There it is. The crystal's all juiced up again. So now we gotta talk to Aaron. We're finally free, chat. We have escaped the Temple of Light. It's all over. So if you're a main account, you could technically skip that whole list thing we just did. It took way too long to complete. You could skip that by just buying a Death Talisman off the Grand Exchange or getting one from another player, right? You wouldn't need to actually do the list to get the Death Talisman. Ironman can also do that with a friend or high Slayer levels. Dark Beasts drop them as well. Okay, so if I had a high enough Slayer level, I could have just killed Dark Beasts here to get the Talisman instead of having to do the quest. Let's be real. It would have taken a lot longer to get up to whatever Slayer level I need to kill Dark Beasts than it would have been to just do the go loot everything quest. Go fill out my shopping list. Okay, we can finally take the fucking mourner outfit off. Are Dark Beasts the only creature that drops death talismans, or do they drop from other places too? Well, they can't, they're not worth a whole hell of a lot, so... Hey, we actually made it across the log. Dark Beasts are the only source of them in the game aside from doing the list. Gotcha. Good to know. Where's my... We're gonna put this in here so I never have to worry about that. Delicious. The death talisman disappears into the hood. Because now I can do this. That ain't much, but it's 20 free runes I get. And now we can teleport directly to that altar with that. Very convenient. I need to get this crystal recharged before we leave. Aaron, I did the quest. At last repaired the safeguards on the temple. This is good news, Spexifier. That should stop anyone from using the altar for another 1,000 years. Not quite. It seems some dwarves have broken in through the back of the temple. Some dwarves? That's what I found when I entered the altar room. Seems that a group of dwarves has set up an outpost in the underground pass and tunneled through the back of the Temple of Light. This is interesting news. We're still safe for the time being. I doubt very much if any of the Death Guard would ever venture into the underground pass. Why is that? A great many of them died down there at one time in a huge battle. Now they fear to enter. We'll send an envoy down to speak with them and make sure the temple is secured. Well done, Spexifier. You have done well. All I can offer is this trinket. It should allow the bearer to pass the temple's front door. Okay. 2 quest points, 20,000 agility experience, a crystal trinket allowing access to the Temple of Light, access to the Death Altar, and access to Dark Beasts. It's over.
Boss defeated.
I'm free. I am free. I don't know why we would need this trinket to go back. It's over. Oh, we did it. Shoutouts to Alfonso for the maps. Those maps definitely saved us another several hours of this. Shoutouts again to Alfonso for that one. As a homie. Alright. Oh, at 57 agility. Moby, did you end up hitting 99 before? Who won this contest? Alright, we have a crystal trinket. I don't know what this is for.